Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kids, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris.
This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
This is Bailey Ball. I'm back for fall at my supply.
Hi, this is Rayma Darty at United Cumberland Bank, and we
love the Cougars!
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth,
come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. Come see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Hey, this is Cougar basketball coach Ernie Mac Clausen.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. the Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome in finally to Campbell basketball tonight. We're about an hour, maybe more than an hour, later than planned to be on the air tonight with you. We've had quite an eventful evening. Jim Freeman along with Matthew Moore here. Aaron Hopkins at Network Control, sending you coverage of Campbell and Oak Ridge. It's the girls District 3 4A semifinal game, the second of two tonight. The first game won by Carnes over Powell, 54-41. Carnes advances to play in the championship game on Monday at 7:30 here at Jeff Hunter Gym. What happened with about 2.5 minutes to play in the first game is there was a very loud bolt of thunderclap and lightning outside on the Powell campus, outside the gymnasium here. And then suddenly the fire alarms went on, the strobe lights and the sharp chirping sound. They evacuated Jeff Hunter Gym. We all went to our cars. And then fire units with the Knoxville Fire Department and Rural Metro came onto campus and scoured the campus here. The school, as well as those buildings and structures on the campus, but not a part of the actual school itself structurally, and eventually cleared the building. However, the strobe lights / fire alarms, well, it looks like they've been able to turn them off. That was the question here. Oak Ridge said it wants to play. Campbell said it wants to play. And we're going to have basketball here tonight as those strobe lights, the fire alarm lights, have now been successfully turned off. Oak Ridge comes in 18-9. Ran through the district schedule 10-0. Won the district, and among those 10 wins, 2 wins over Campbell, 56-40 at Oak Ridge on January 17th, and then on February the 2nd, 67-34 at John Brown Gym. Demetria Strickland will not play tonight for Oak Ridge. That's big. She basically is the person who makes this team go, the point guard. Starting in her place will be Bella Boone. Oak Ridge and Coach Paige Taylor lost Jenna Johnson to a knee injury earlier in the season. So that puts 6 players on the roster for Oak Ridge. Of course, there are some freshmen who have suited up tonight, but primarily Oak Ridge has had an 8-player roster. It's down to 6 now. Starting for Oak Ridge, Ziana Stewart, 5'7" sophomore. Her mother's the leading all-time scorer at Oak Ridge. Her uncle is T. Higgins. Lindsey Cleveland will also start, 5'7" sophomore. Anaya Porter, 5'4" sophomore. Cannon Green, a senior at 5'8", and then Bella Boone will play in place of Strickland. She's a junior at 5'9". Campbell County without the services of Lacey Pemberton for a couple of games now. Lexi Morris for several games. Those ladies are here, will not suit up. Campbell County will start Bella Lester at a forward, Destiny Rutherford at a forward. Lester, a sophomore, 5'9", Rutherford 5'6", and a sophomore. In the middle, Emma Brandenburg, junior, 5'10". The guards, Taylor Hutchison, 5'8" sophomore, and sophomore 5'8", Carly Kitts, the other guard for Campbell. In reserve, Abby Paul and Reagan Davis, along with Reagan Stanfield and Aaliyah Woodson. As mentioned, Oak Ridge is 18-9. Campbell is 13-16. Campbell was 3-7 during the district regular season, finishing fourth in a tie for fourth, and then lost the coin toss and wound up being the 5th seed, defeating Central on Tuesday here at Jeff Hunter Gym, 68-48. The winner of this basketball game will play for the district tournament championship on Monday at 7:30 against Carnes. The team that loses here tonight will play against Powell in the consolation game Monday at 6 here at Jeff Hunter Gym at Powell. In the boys bracket, the semifinals tomorrow. First game featuring Carnes and West. Second game, Oak Ridge and Central. And then, of course, the winners of those two games will advance to play in the championship game on Tuesday here at Hunter Gym. As Oak Ridge is warming up to our left, the home team here, white jerseys with the maroon trim. Campbell in all blue down to our right. Lady Cougars are really thrilled and excited for a chance to play Oak Ridge again this season, and searching for a win. Obviously, first it would be over Oak Ridge in quite some time. And in the previous game, it was 48-41 with 2:30 to play in the game when the game was stopped and the gym was evacuated. And then about an hour later, they finished that game, and Carnes won over Powell 54-41. Powell had a big lead early in that game, and Carnes came back and won. In just a moment, we'll tip this one off between Campbell and Oak Ridge. A bit later than planned. We're glad you're along nonetheless, and we'll be here all the way through on the WLAF Phil's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, I am Bailey Ball from a fall at my supply, and I am here with my brother Brody. C is for PVC pipe. C is for rebar. Oh, we deliver rebar too. We carry septic chambers and septic tanks. We carry hydraulic oil and motor oil. Does anybody need a little brother? See if all of mine supply.
At First National Bank, we put you first with local lending and local decisions. Our First National Bank lenders are a part of the Campbell County community. They not only live and work here, they're involved here. F&B's experienced hometown lenders make the decisions right here with a quick turnaround. Remember us when it comes to local lending and local decisions. Located at 2408 Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-5326. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go Cougars!
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Give us a call at 562-2112. Check us out on the web at eehill.com, or just stop by and see us at 701 West Central Avenue, La Follette.
Erie Insurance.
La Follette Utilities Board continues to be a locally owned public utility that anticipates and meets the community's needs at the lowest achievable rates. The mission of LUB is to provide our customers with reliable, economical, and friendly service in a continuous effort to enhance the quality of life in our community. Caring Neighbors, sponsored by La Follette Utilities, is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help for paying utility bills. You can be a caring neighbor by donating $1 or $2 each month added to your LUB bill.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better.
Number 10, Bella Lester. Number 14, Destiny Rutherford. Number 15, Carly Gitz. Number 33, Sailor Hutchison. And number 41, Emma Brandenburg. And now for the home team, Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. Deanna Stewart, number 5. Number 10, Ayana Porter. Number 12, Lindsay Cleveland. Number 24, Cannon Green. And number 31, Bella Boone.
There's your 10, Campbell and Oak Ridge. The Campbell bench is right below us. We're on the upper level here at Jeff Hunter Gym. They repositioned the broadcast crews. David Cleary with the Oak Ridge Broadcast Network is on the way far right end away from us. No one's at the center of the floor like we have been the last couple of games here. Campbell's Bella Lester, number 10 in the blue jerseys, the white numerals. Campbell across the tops of the numbers on the fronts of the jerseys. Lady Cougars above the numbers on the backs of the jerseys. Lindsay Cleveland will leap with Bella Lester. And a referee steps in and throws it up, and toss control by Campbell. The official as the referee is Chris Wheatley, who tossed it up. Jay Davis is the umpire, along with Jeff King, the other umpire. Campbell basket to our right. It is Rutherford against a man-to-man. Weaving out high. Steal by Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge, front court, driving through. Pass across the lane, tipped out. Last touch by Campbell. Now hustling Hutchison there to tip it away down here to our left at the end line. It will stay with Oak Ridge. as it was Porter with the steal. Near side of the glass, ball is tossed in, comes to Stewart. Back deep near corner to Green. Green comes to Porter, knocked away by Campbell. Last touched by Oak Ridge on the far boundary. Bella Lester there to tip it off Porter, and it turns back to Campbell. Oak Ridge with a 2-1-2 full court press. Rutherford for Campbell. Throws it to Lester, to Hutchison, who will bring it on across the stripe on a pass. No, it's knocked away by Oak Ridge. And she throws it back to Oak Ridge to steal Oak Ridge. Here's Porter driving, shooting, shot good. Porter has 2. Oak Ridge is on top, 2-0. 7:09 to play, opening quarter. So Campbell 2 turnovers, now 3. Here's one on the press. Driving shot is good. Left side laid in by Porter. So Porter with 4. Oak Ridge playing just like it wants to play. 6:55 to play. Back court. Rutherford throws to front court to Hutchison. Lofts it to Kitts down the right side of the lane. Will drive, will pump, will shoot, will miss, and she's fouled. Kitts draws the foul. This is on number 12, Lindsey Cleveland. First on Cleveland. 6:47 to play. The basket to our right. Kitts is there at the collectibles and more free throw stripe to shoot 2 times. First one on the way, good. Kitts and Campbell on the board. 6:47 to play in the first quarter. Kitts at the basket to our right. Flexes the knees, lofts the shot. It is good. Rolls on in. Kitts has 2. Campbell is trailing Oak Ridge 4-2. Baseline down to our right. Oak Ridge works it in play. Here comes Porter across the stripe. Only a sophomore at 5'4". Off the dribble pass near side. Comes to Cleveland. Up top. This is Green with the basketball. Campbell in a zone, 2-3. First time Campbell's had a chance to really set its defense. Driving through Oak Ridge. Ball knocked loose. It's going to be a jump basketball. And the possession area favors Oak Ridge. So Campbell with Bella Lester there along with Emma Brandenburg. Lady Cougars trailing Oak Ridge 4-2. Far side, Green to toss it in play on the sideline in front court. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Here's Stewart. Hook pass down low. Inside quickly. Here's a jumper. It's going to be a miss by Boone. Taken away by Campbell. Lester with a recovery. Front court, Hutchison for Campbell. Those are to a trailing Rutherford. Lost control on the far sideline. So Lady Cougars now with 4 turnovers. And Oak Ridge has scored 4 points off those turnovers in a 4-2 game as we approach the 6-minute mark of this first quarter. Campbell County 2-3 zone. Stewart posting high at the top of the circle. Now on the near side of the free throw lane. Basket to our left. Green shuffles the pass near side. Tip, save. Here's Porter. Now bouncing it ahead. Stolen by Campbell for a moment. Restolen by Oak Ridge. With the basketball, this is Green. Top of the circle. Left-hand dribble. Picked up in the 2-3 zone by Kitts and Rutherford. Stops her dribble. Near side it comes to Porter. Porter for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge playing a half-court game. That's not necessarily what it wants to do. It wants to run with turnovers and score on easy buckets. Here's Stewart. Far side. And a foul is called on Campbell. This is our Brandenburg. One of the concerns coming in tonight would be that Brandenburg may get in some foul trouble. Here's her first foul. She fouled out of the first game with Oak Ridge back on January 17th. At the free stripe to shoot 2 free throws is Gianna Stewart, 5'7" sophomore. The basket to our left. And the Oak Ridge white with Oak Ridge above the numbers on the fronts of the jersey. Shot's good. Stewart had 27 points in the first meeting, 28 in the last. And here's her first of the evening. Oak Ridge ahead 5-2 over Campbell. 5:25 to play in our opening quarter. Stewart spins the ball, flexes the knees, lofts the shot, good. So Stewart has 2. Oak Ridge back to its largest lead now. Again, it's 6-2, 4-point advantage. Campbell against full court pressure. Rutherford hands it off to Hutchison, who'll bring it across the stripe down the far side on left-hand dribble. Throws it off the legs of Cleveland. Alert play by Hutchison, and Campbell maintains possession. Mid-court, far side. Lester throws it in. Down to the far side. It goes to Rutherford. Oak Ridge man-to-man. Campbell to the basket to our right. Campbell's points have come off 2 Carly Kitts free throws. Here's Lester for Campbell. She is fouled by Porter, and this was the first on Porter. Team foul 2 on Oak Ridge. 1 foul on Campbell. That's against Emma Brandenburg. Brandenburg off her career night on Tuesday of 28 points. Lester, far side, front court, toss it in play. Basket to our right. And it comes to Hutchison. Guarded the man-to-man by Cleveland. Nearly traveled. Hands it off to Kitts down the near wing, on the near side of the wing. Back to Hutchison. Posting low, near side block is Hutchison. Oak Ridge defending right up close to everybody. Here's Lester breaking free. Driving, putting up a shot. Charge is called on Lester. As Lester knocks down Stewart. And that's the first foul on Lester. Team foul 2. Down to our right. Green will toss it in play. Green, along with the ball handler Porter in the game with Oak Ridge. Stewart takes it right side of the lane. Jumper good. Stewart has 4. Oak Ridge pushes the lead out to 8-2. Time remaining 4:28. Campbell has just not gotten a good look or a shot away, basically. Kitts in front court. Give and go with Hutchison down the near side. Ball is stripped away. Hutch gets hacked. Here comes Porter. Porter for Oak Ridge. Wheeling back out, and now a foul is called on Hutchison, who's upset. They called it on this end, but didn't call it on that end when she had the basketball. That's the first foul on Hutchison, so team foul 3. And, of course, Oak Ridge, hands everywhere. That's their calling card. Quickness and pressure. And getting you speed your game up. Left side of the key, Green for 3, good. Green has 3. Oak Ridge has an 11-2 lead over Campbell County. 3:58 to play. We're still in the first quarter here. Jeff Hunter Gym about an hour later than we'd planned to come on the air due to the delay with the lightning and the storm here, and then a possible issue on campus with maybe a lightning strike. That was never confirmed. Principal Chad Smith here at Powell told us he just wasn't quite sure. Nobody knows quite what happened, including the firefighters who were on the scene. Campbell's ball near side as Lester tosses it in play between the Cougar bench and the scorer's table. Hutchison walks to front court, works off the Brandenburg pick down the left side. Will drive, will stop, will shoot, will miss. Gets her own miss. Turns, fades as she shoots. No good. Rebound, Brandenburg lays it up. Good. Brandenburg has 2. Campbell has his first field goal, and that comes to 3:24 to play in the opening quarter. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge. Stewart gets bumped. Campbell there. Now whistle sounds and a hold is called. This may be on Brandenburg. Okay, that's on Kitts. So Kitts with her first foul. Team foul 4. And what you get into with a team like Oak Ridge, it plays aggressively. You're not used to playing aggressively, and you're the one who gets the fouls, and that's Campbell County's situation here. The aggressor always comes out ahead. Kick of the ball by Kitts on the near side down at the baseline left, and the ball stays with Oak Ridge. Green on the near side of the glass, down to our left, throws it in play. High pass out to Stewart, gets pushed down by Rutherford, and a tussle here, and a jump basketball is called. Oak Ridge getting maybe a taste of its own medicine here, as Oak Ridge will rough you up, and Rutherford is there, right there with Stewart. Ready to go toe-to-toe on the near sideline, front of the Cougar bench. Green tosses in play to Porter. Far side, pass comes to Cleveland. Now Green. Campbell stays zone. Far side, this is Porter. Deep far corner. Cleveland, inside pass to Bella. Bella Boone, stolen away by Campbell. Campbell playing some of Oak Ridge's game here. Little push, take away, some slapping and pushing. Front court. Here's Lester for Campbell. Hutchison. Lester gets pushed. She traveled, no call. Here's Hutchison, out high. Bounces it to Kitts. Kitts will work on Green. Hands it off to Hutchison. Posting low far side. Now Hutch with a long 3. Good! And Dr. Jill Browning, 2020 trade. Hutch for Campbell pulls the Lady Cougars to within 4, 11-7. 2:20, first quarter. The Cougar crowd comes to life. Here, Jeff Hunter Gym. Basket to our left, Oak Ridge working against the Campbell 2-3 zone. And they're really pushing and working on Stewart. And there's a push by Rutherford, as Campbell County is just starting to play similar to Oak Ridge with the physicality here. And Rutherford is at the head of the list. As we look at the basket to our left on the right side, Green will toss it in play. Green looks, loops it way out to Stewart on the far wing. Stewart with the basketball, will work, gets bumped and hit hard. Ball goes out of play at the end line. It's Campbell's ball. The officials are allowing Campbell to play like Oak Ridge plays. Stewart gets knocked down hard. That's the second time she's hit the deck here tonight. Campbell better hurry. The count is on. The toss it and play at the end line. Lester to Hutchison. Campbell County is going to get the call here. Better get in front court. They finally do to Kitts, who loses it and gets it back. Deep near corner. And a push is called on Oak Ridge. This on Oak Ridge is the first on Bella Boone. Team foul 3 on Oak Ridge. 11-7. Campbell has 5 team fouls. The baseline, Campbell works into play to Brandenburg. Fakes, fades, shoots, shot no good. Tipped out, saved by Oak Ridge. Boone with the board. And then it comes to Cleveland. Gets bumped at midcourt, nearly double dribbled to Stewart on the near side. Stewart for Oak Ridge. Off the dribble pass to Porter. Inside pass goes to Stewart. Knocked away by Brandenburg. Stolen by Brandenburg. And a jump basketball is called. Campbell's ball. Turnover Oak Ridge. And now Campbell will bring on Stanfield. Brandenburg gets a breather. Reagan Stanfield joins Kitts and Rutherford. Hutchison and the inbounder, Lester, down to our left at the end line. Will throw it in play against full court press. So Campbell County with Rutherford now taking the pass from Hutchison. Back to Lester. Campbell slowing it down. 1:24 to play. First quarter. Bounce pass comes to Lester front court. Stolen by Cleveland. Driving, shooting, shot no good. Out of play at the end line. Last touch Campbell's. Hutchison with outstanding defense. So Campbell may be ready to stay right here with Oak Ridge. 11-7. Oak Ridge with the ball and the lead. Green tossed in play from the inline down to our left to Stewart. Dogged by Rutherford. And a hold is called on Campbell. Coach Jason Kitts not happy about that. As official Chris Wheatley made the call. The foul is tagged against Campbell County's Bella Lester. That's the second on Lester. Team foul 6 on Campbell. 11-7 Oak Ridge. 1:13 to play first quarter. Coach Jason Kitts and official Chris Wheatley having some heated words right down in front of us. Reagan Davis comes on. Bella Lester checks out with 2 fouls. So Lester did not get through the first quarter without picking up that second foul. Oak Ridge throws it in play. Here's a right side of the key 3. No good. Air ball. Saved by Oak Ridge at the end line. With the ball, this is Green. Green has it knocked away by Kitts. Coach Kitts says it's Campbell's ball. And the official down to our left, Jeff King, says it's Oak Ridge basketball. King will hand it to Green in the near corner, down to our left. Basket to our left. Throws it in to Stewart. Hook pass. Comes to Porter. Back to Stewart. Stewart will work. Will drive. Will throw up a shot. It's no good. Rebound, Campbell. Kitts pulls it away. Kitts for Campbell. Will bring it to front court with a right-hand dribble. 50 seconds to play opening quarter. 11-7 Oak Ridge. Inside pass comes to Hutchison. Free throw line jumper. Back iron miss. Rebound Boone for Oak Ridge. Clears to Porter to front court. Far side comes to Stewart. Stewart is there and a block is called on Hutchison. Late whistle by official Jay Davis. And this goes on Hutchison, her second. That is team foul 7, so Oak Ridge with 1+1. Here are 34.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. So Stewart will go to the line, and Rutherford's right there in Stewart's face. So that's another story within itself there, Stewart and Rutherford. Stewart for Oak Ridge, 2 for 2 at the stripe, has 4 points. There for a third time. She makes the first one, she'll get a fourth try. Stewart, free throw, good. Stewart has 5, and she's a player. Lester comes on for Hutchison, each with 2 fouls. Oak Ridge with anybody with a foul has 1 or none. Oak Ridge, Campbell has 2 on Lester, 2 on Hutchison. Anybody else with 1 or none. Stewart back at the left end free throw line. Shot by Stewart, good. Automatic, 6 for Stewart. Oak Ridge with 13. 34.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. 13-7 Oak Ridge over Campbell. Here is Davis, traveled. Late whistle. Double dribble is what it is. Late whistle, but the correct call. As Stanfield there looking for someone down floor. Campbell County with more than 5 turnovers already. On the far side, front court, basket to our left. Cleveland tosses and play to Porter. Campbell 2-3 zone. Here's Porter, left-hand pass to Green on the near wing. Puts it on the floor, 2 dribbles. Now deep near corner. This is a jumper from Porter, good for 3. Porter has 7. And Oak Ridge has a 16-7 lead over Campbell. 10 seconds. Front court, Campbell. High pass for Stanfield. Lost it, got it back. Now it goes loose. 5 seconds. Oak Ridge with a steal. Campbell with another turnover. Here's Stewart. Throws from midcourt. Counts if it goes. It misses. We played one at Jeff Hunter Gym at Powell. 16-7 Oak Ridge over Campbell on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
This is former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill Cox Browning. If you can't see the scoreboard, come on down and see me in the Walmart Vision Center.
Better vision begins with a phone call to former Lady Cougar Dr. Jill Browning, 423-566-5850.
I can see the scoreboard. I can see the scoreboard.
See Dr. Jill Browning inside the Walmart Eye Center, open Monday through Thursday. Appointments are available.
Go Cougars!
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Oak Ridge 16, Campbell 7. Campbell carved the lead down to 11-7 with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. Then Oak Ridge comes back with 5 straight points to lead 16-7. For Campbell, 3 from Hutchison. That's a 3 beyond the arc. 2 from Brandenburg, 2 free throws from Kitts. Oak Ridge 6 from Stewart, 7 from Porter, 3 from Green. Oak Ridge has made 2 threes, Green 1 and the other from Porter. Oak Ridge basketball, Campbell returns Kitts and Rutherford, top of that 2-3 zone in the middle. Brandenburg back in the game. To her left is Lester with 2 fouls. To her right is Hutchison with 2 fouls. Oak Ridge ball, Boone, far block, basket to our left. Oak Ridge has Porter, right side of the key for a 3. It's good. Porter has 10. Oak Ridge not missing, 19-7. Oak Ridge with the largest lead. Oak Ridge with the turnover and a steal. Front court, here's Green, free throw line jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound Hutchison and Lester, and they both lose it. Saved by Porter for Oak Ridge. Now it's knocked free. Kitts comes away. Kitts for Campbell, and a foul is called at the midcourt line. This may be on Stewart. This is against Porter instead. Porter's second foul. So she's the first Lady Wildcat with foul troubles. Well, with 2 fouls. Not that they're troubles, but it is early. 7:25 to play second quarter, 19-7 Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge has 7 straight points. Changed that 8 straight points. Front court, Hutchison for Campbell. Works down the right side of the lane, throws it near corner. Rutherford for a 3 try. He's got it. Rutherford buries a tray from the deep right corner. Campbell claws back to within 9, 19-10. Front court. Here's Green, left side of the key, basket to our left. Campbell continues the zone, posting free throw line Stewart. Posting far block low is Boone. Oak Ridge to the basketball. Cleveland, far side, Green. Green will drive, will throw it back out, far corner. Here's a 3 try. This is Cleveland. It's good. Cleveland for Oak Ridge has her first points, and Oak Ridge pushes the lead out to 22-10, matching its largest lead of 12. Front court, Campbell, 6:31 to play. Ball knocked loose and slash touched by, no, push is called. This is a foul on Stewart. That's the first on Stewart. So between the Oak Ridge bench down to our right and the scorer's table, Lester will toss it and play on the near sideline, bouncing it into Hutchison, 22-10, Oak Ridge, 6:26 and counting. Hutch works off the Brandenburg pick, down the left side of the lane, kicks it off left corner. Kitts tries a tray, count it! Kitts buries one, has 5. Campbell has 13, down by 9. Oak Ridge with the basketball, basket to our left. Campbell County starting to heat up. Rutherford, now Kitts. Both teams with their shares of 3s now. Here's Boone in the lane, bounces it away, stolen by Lester right in front of Stewart for Campbell. Now Campbell County's coach Jason Kitts says, ease it up. Here's Hutch across the midcourt line. Oak Ridge has come out of its press the last couple of times down. Hutchison needs some help. It's going to be a handoff pass to Lester down the far side of the wing. Basket to our right. Lester driving, running, shooting. Hits the bottom of the glass. Ball goes free at the end line. Last touch by Campbell. Oak Ridge basketball, 22-13. Oak Ridge with a 9-point edge, 5:40 to play in this first half of action. The winner goes to Monday's championship round. The loser goes to the consolation game on Monday also here at Jeff Hunter Gym. Basket to our left. Porter trying to shake the Campbell zone. Throws it over the head of Green. Far side out of play. Campbell's basketball. A rare Oak Ridge miscue. As Campbell County has gotten physical with Oak Ridge. And I think that it's sent somewhat of a message here as Campbell is staying close. Hutch in front court, running pass to Kitts. It's last touch by Oak Ridge. And Campbell's basketball on the near sideline. Well, let's see what's happening here. As one official, Jay Davis, is acting as if it's Oak Ridge basketball. And official Jeff King saying, which way is it going? So it is Oak Ridge basketball. Last touch by Campbell. As Campbell fans thought it came off an Oak Ridge player on the near sideline. 22-13 Oak Ridge with the basketball in the lead. 5:14 to play. Second quarter. Jeff Hunter Jim. Here's Oak Ridge. This is Cleveland. Loops it inside to Boone. Inside the lane goes to Stewart. Lays it up. Good. Stewart took a bump from Lester. Still went on up strong with the basket. 24-13. Oak Ridge by 11. This largest lead has been 12. Pressure again in backcourt against Campbell for Oak Ridge. Front court, the pass comes to Rutherford. Now to Lester. Gets knocked down. No call. Ball goes out of play at the inline. It's Campbell's basketball. 4:49 to play in the second quarter. 24-13 is the score. And now at the inline, down to our right, Lester throws it into Brandenburg, puts up a shot. She's held. Either Green or Boone with the foul there. And we get the signal it's on Boone. Boone's second. 24-13. 4:48 to play in the second quarter. At the free throw line to our right, at the Collectibles More free throw line, Emma Brandenburg for two. First one good. Brandenburg has three. And Stanfield comes on for Lester. Lester and Hutchison with two fouls for Campbell. Two fouls for Oak Ridge is Boone and Porter. Back of the stripe. 24-14 is the score. It is Campbell with a miss at the stripe. Back iron by Brandenburg. Couldn't get it to go. Brandenburg and Campbell in front court. Down by 10. 24-14. Stewart, cross-court pass Porter. Left side of the key for a three. Hits the back of the iron. Misses. Stanfield with the rebound for Campbell. Stanfield throws near side to Hutchison. Hutchison for Campbell County will bring it across the stripe with a right-hand dribble. In the big black and orange Panther paw here at Powell High School. Hutchison, top of the circle, hands it off to Lester. Couldn't hang on. Comes back to Hutchison. Tries the right side of the key three. It's not going to go. Tipped out, saved by on the floor. Is that a jump basketball? Now, finally, it is a jump basketball. Possession error favors Campbell. So Campbell maintains possession. 4:13 to play second quarter. 24-14. Campbell's five. Hutchison, Kitts, the inbounder Stanfield, Brandenburg, and Lester, along with Rutherford. Oh, Lester's not in the game. It's Rutherford. Inside pass. Brandenburg misses the shot. Rebounded by Oak Ridge and Stewart. Stewart will bring it across the stripe herself with a left-hand dribble. Between the circles, Stewart fakes the pass right. Now throws left on the wing to Green. Green, between the circles, it comes to Porter. Bobbles it, goes after it on the far sideline. Saves it before it goes out of play. Hands it off on that far wing to Cleveland. Soft pass stolen by Hutchison. What's a rare slow pass by Oak Ridge. Hutchison zigzagging down the floor. She carries the ball, lays the bucket in. It won't count. The foul is on the floor. And Campbell will have 1+1. That's the seventh foul on Oak Ridge. And against the Cats, this is going against number 12, Lindsey Cleveland, her second. So Cleveland, Porter, and Boone each with two fouls. Campbell has two on Hutchison and Lester. Brandenburg checks out. It's Stanfield, Lester back in along with Kitts and Rutherford. The free throw shooter is Sailor Hutchison for 1+1 at the Collectibles and More free throw line. The basket to our right. The left-hander puts it up and missing away. Rims right out. Stewart gets bumped down hard. She's slow to her feet. She's hobbling with that left ankle she's favoring. Front court for the basketball. Oak Ridge basket to our left. Here's Porter. They're throwing it into Stewart. Right side of the free throw lane. Defenders there. They bump her. Here comes the pass to Porter driving, going down to Stewart. Puts it up. Shot is no good. Yes, it's good. Fell in, looked from here like it was going to come out. 10 for Stewart. Oak Ridge ahead 26-14. Campbell against some pressure. Pass comes front court to Kitts. Near side, Lester. Throws it away from Kitts, and then Hutchison saves it. Campbell County. Basket to our right against the Oak Ridge man-to-man. Here's Hutchison for Campbell. Stops her dribble way out high. Lester comes to the center court line close to it to get the pass. 3:10 to play We're in the second quarter, first half here. Jeff Hunter Gym. Semifinals of District 3 4A in the girls bracket. Campbell and Oak Ridge. Kiss for Campbell. Free throw line. Driving the lane. Has it knocked away. Stolen by Oak Ridge. Tipped away by Boone. Saved by Cleveland. Front court Porter with the basketball. Top of the circle. Wheels back out on the far side. Basket to our left. Continues to dribble. Campbell 2-3 zone. Campbell in all blue tonight. Near corner. It comes to Green. Will drive. Will stop. Double team is there. Passes it to Boone. Free throw line. Quickly back to Porter. Lost control. Gets it back. Goes at far side. Cleveland. Deep far corner. Stewart. Skip pass is tipped and stolen by Campbell. It may have been Lester who got a hand on it. Rutherford steals it. Front court Campbell with a rare Oak Ridge turnover. Rutherford for Campbell. To the near wing. Hands it off to Kitts. Kitts for Campbell will drive. Open lane. Lays it up. Shot. Good. Right side off the glass. Kitts to take it to the bank. Hard side bank. Big play. 26-16. Oak Ridge by 10. Front court. Green. 15-foot jumper left side. Rattles home. Good. Oak Ridge shooting a high percentage. Green has 5. Campbell wants a timeout. 28-16. 2:06 to play first half. There's timeout on the court, as it is been a quickly paced game at times. But Campbell has settled in nicely tonight compared to what we've seen over the years past. Now Oak Ridge will really speed a team up that probably shouldn't speed up or want to speed up. 10 points apiece from Anaya Porter. Ziana Stewart for Oak Ridge. 5 from Green, 3 from Cleveland. For Campbell, 7 is tops, coming from Kitts. 3 each from Brandenburg, Hutchison, Rutherford, as Campbell County taking on Oak Ridge here. Jeff Hunter going in the second quarter, trailing 28-16. Campbell's not led. Oak Ridge jumped on top 4-0. Campbell scored on free throws to start its scoring with Kitts at the stripe. Official Jay Davis and Bella Lester sharing a laugh down at the end line left to us, and Bella's brother, big brother, Will Lester, up here in the broadcast area with us here atop the Oak Ridge. Appears as if it's in type of a zone, maybe a 2-3 matchup inside Brandenburg near block. Brandenburg lays it up. Shot's going to trickle away. No good. Tapped out, saved by Green. Lester had a hand on it. So Oak Ridge has changed things up. 3 players with 2 fouls. Cleveland, Green, and Boone. Shot missed. Oak Ridge saved. Campbell. It's Hutchison. Hutchison, front court, 3-on-3 break. Hutchison will drive all the way through. Left hand layup, left side, trickles in. Good. Hutch for Campbell has 5. 26-18. Oak Ridge front court. Deep near corner. Here's Stewart. Throws it far side. Deep far corner. Cleveland. Jumper, air ball. Rebound there to pull it away. Hutchison for Campbell. 1:10 to play. Opening half. Hutch and Campbell down by 10 to Oak Ridge. 28-18. Basket to our right is Rutherford to the high posting Brandenburg. Throws it far wing to Lester. Now between the circles to Hutch. Deep far corner, Kitts. Uncorks a 3. It's good. Nothing but net for Kitts, who has 10. Campbell pulls to within 7, 28-21. We're under a minute. First half. Oak Ridge, Stewart, right side of the lane, driving through, traveled, no call. Misses the shot. Ball recovered by Boone. Jump basketball. Lester is there for Campbell. That's Hutchison to tie it up. Possession arrow favors Oak Ridge. Campbell's combination of Brandenburg, Hutchison, Rutherford, Lester, and Kitts. The inbounder down to our left for Oak Ridge is Green, joined by Porter, along with Cleveland, Boone, and Stewart. They break from the left side stack to Stewart. Dogged by Rutherford, and a hold is called on Rutherford. That is Rutherford's first foul, as she has been roughing up Stewart tonight. Just what Campbell needs. Somebody to play physically with Oak Ridge. And the Cougars have done that tonight at the free stripe. Stewart, who's made 4 for 4, has 10 points and is there for 2. So Oak Ridge, change that, it's a 1+1. 34 seconds to play second quarter. Oak Ridge ahead 28-21. Free throw, Stewart, good. She's automatic, has 11. So Campbell trails Oak Ridge 29-21, 34 seconds to play. We're in the second quarter. Possession error favors Campbell County. Basket to our left. Stewart, toss, good. Just swishing right through. Stewart 6 for 6, has a dozen points to lead all scorers. Tops for Campbell is Kitts with 10. Campbell maybe holding for the last shot, trailing 30-21. Steal by Oak Ridge. Green nearly double dribbled. Hands it off to Cleveland, far side. And now Stewart and Oak Ridge may have a last shot here. Oak Ridge, deep far corner. Cleveland with a basketball. 13 seconds. Here is Porter between the circles. Those at far wing, Cleveland. Looping pass inside to Stewart. Defenders are there. Stewart will work through the lane. Has it tipped away, stolen by Hutchison. 3 seconds. Jump basketball. Campbell's possession. 2.2 seconds to play. Oak Ridge ahead 30-21 over Campbell. Oak Ridge with 7 straight points after Campbell closed to 11-7 in the first quarter. Oak Ridge built that out to a 19-7 lead. Actually 8 straight points. And then Campbell made it 19-10. It was once a 12-point lead for Oak Ridge. Campbell now down by 9. Oak Ridge, as Campbell throws it in, Hutchison will not try a long shot, and we play 2 quarters the semifinals. Game 2 of 2 semifinals tonight here at Jeff Hunter Gym. And it's Campbell and Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge ahead at the moment 30-21, heading to the locker room. Back in a moment on the WLAF The Old Tire Shop Sports Network.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Sick today, seen today, here at Cumberland Gap Medical. Hello, this is APRN Amanda Brown. At Cumberland Gap Medical, we can take care of you and your family. From the toddlers to the seniors, we have one of the area's most affordable cash pay programs. Walk in now to be seen or call for an appointment. 423-201-9799. Cumberland Gap Medical is beside Stoplight 10 on East Central at Cumberland Avenue.
This is Lace to Pearls for Girls in downtown La Follette, and this is Jennifer. We're here to serve. We'd love to be your personal shopper. We have ladies' collection of clothing in here along with little girls' collection. So let us shop for you. Come and see us Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays in downtown La Follette.
This is Skeeter with Doyle's Tire Shop. We've been in the same spot since the 1990s. We continue serving you with the same friendly service and top-notch name-brand tires as my dad Doyle did when he first opened up.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
It's Campbell trailing Oak Ridge 30-21. It was a dead heat in that second quarter. Both teams posting 14 points as Campbell trailed Oak Ridge after 1 quarter of play 16-7. Campbell County fell behind 4-0. 2 quick Oak Ridge turnovers turned into points, made it a 4-0 game. And then Campbell came back on 2 Carly Kids free throws to make it 4-2. Then Oak Ridge built that lead out to 11-2 with 3:58 to play in the first quarter. Campbell carved it down to 11-7, 2:20 to play in the first quarter. And then Oak Ridge answers with 8 straight points to make it 19-7 into the second quarter. 16-7 Oak Ridge after 1. Then in the second quarter, Campbell sees Oak Ridge build its lead out to 12 at 22-10. Oak Ridge had it out to 12 again at 26-14. And then Campbell started carving away at 26-16, 26-18, then 28-21, and here at intermission, 30-21. Fouls certainly a concern for both teams. Lindsey Cleveland, Anaya Porter, and Bella Boonies with 2 for Oak Ridge, 2 from Bella Lester and Sailor Hutchison for Campbell. Anybody else for Oak Ridge and Campbell with 1 or none. In this basketball game, Ziana Stewart leads all scorers with 12. Tops for Campbell is Carly Kitts with 10. Elsewhere for Oak Ridge, Anaya Porter with 10. 5 from Cannon Green. 3 from Lindsey Cleveland. Bella Boone has played, yet to score. Oak Ridge without the services of Demetria Strickland, the 5'3 junior. And that's a big miss for Oak Ridge. Campbell County Oak Ridge has played 5 players the whole first half, 4 getting into the scoring column. 7 Lady Cougars have seen action. 10 points from Carly Kitts, 5 points from Sailor Hutchison, 3 points each from Emma Brandenburg and Destiny Rutherford. Bella Lester, Reagan Davis, Reagan Stanfield, each has played, yet the score 7 Lady Cougars in action, 4 getting into the scoring column. A pause for us. It is intermission in the semifinal game here at Powell High School. Campbell trailing Oak Ridge 30-21. Back in a moment on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we work with all ages to get you back to your optimum. We utilize a variety of specialized equipment and exercises that range from physical therapy to speech therapy, and even specialized aquatic classes offered daily.
They've got a great staff here. They've been a huge help to me. When I leave here, I'm in good shape.
Grace Rehab in La Follette. We want to help you feel your best.
Hello, this is Lisa Caudill from People's Bank of the South. You work all day, you attend after-school activities, and you don't have time to stop by the bank. Sound familiar? Our schedules are just as busy as yours. There aren't enough hours in the day for us at People's Bank of the South either. The answer is online banking, bill pay, and mobile app that allows you to take a picture and deposit a check. Now you can bank 24 hours a day. Check in with People's Bank and simplify your life. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
It's intermission of the Campbell Oak Ridge girls basketball game, and you may be saying, why so late? Well, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first of 2 semifinal games tonight, Carnes and Powell, there was just one of the largest claps of thunder I've ever heard, and the whole place here heard it without any trouble. And then all of a sudden the strobe lights and the fire alarms start sounding here, and then they clear the gym. Everybody leaves the building, goes to their cars. It's raining outside, and within just a couple of minutes, units with the Knoxville Fire Department and Rural Metro Fire Service arrive on campus. The janitorial staff here told us back at the football field area where we park coming in on the backside of the gym, saying that they thought maybe lightning had hit one of the exterior structures here not attached to the main building of the high school. And fire officials apparently discovered nothing. Principal Chad Smith here at Powell told us that no one knew quite what happened. The strobe lights on the fire alarms stayed flashing for a long time. There was question whether or not they would play the second game. Oak Ridge said, we'll play, and Campbell said, well, we will too, even though those lights are on, but they eventually were turned off before that game started. The Carnes-Powell game was finished with the strobe lights flashing inside the gym. Carnes defeated Powell 54-41 coming from behind. Carnes will play the winner of this game for the championship of the district tournament on Monday at 7:30. The team that falls in this game will play in the consolation game Monday against Powell at 6 o'clock. Whichever bracket Campbell advances to, the coverage begins here on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop at either 6 on Monday or 7:30 on Monday. In the boys bracket, Oak Ridge and Central match up in the late game tomorrow, 7:30. The first game, Carnes and West, those are semifinal games. All 4 of those teams have qualified for the regional tournament. Oak Ridge, Central, Carnes, and West. For Campbell, for the girls bracket, Oak Ridge, Campbell, Carnes, and Powell have all qualified to play in the regional tournament. In District 4, it's Farragut, the defending state champs, and the defending runner-ups in the state basketball tournament last year, Bearden. Those two teams, along with Heritage and Farragut, all four of those teams play tonight, and that's those four teams will match up with four of these teams out of District 3 to start the region tournament here. We're thinking a week from tonight, Thursday, February 23rd. Bearden and Maryville played the 6 o'clock game there, and then Heritage and Farragut in the 7:30 game. And we'll have the matchups of the championship and consolation games for you tomorrow morning on 1450 WLAF.com. 30-21 is the score as Campbell is ready to take on Oak Ridge for another half of basketball. 30-21, Oak Ridge ahead. Campbell's not led. The closest Campbell has been within 4 at 4-0 and 11-7. Had it down to a 7-point game late in the second quarter, and Oak Ridge pushed that out to a 9-point advantage. Its largest lead, 12. Campbell defending down to our right in the 2-3 zone. Up top, it's Rutherford and Kitts. In the middle, Brandenburg to her left is Lester. To her right is Hutchison. Oak Ridge returns with its same 5. Stewart, Cleveland, Porter, Green, and Boone. Up top, it's Boone with the basketball. Throws it near wing to Green. Works to the baseline. Can't do anything there. Throws it back out, a hook pass. Tipped by Stewart. She thought it was coming to her, and it's saved by Boone. Up top, Porter. Throws it far side, Cleveland. Throws it cross court up top to Green. One dribble. Throws it far on the wing to Porter. Oak Ridge weaving. As posting low on the far side block. Basket to our right is Boone. Deep near corner. It comes to Porter. Porter bounce pass with the left hand to Green. Left side of the circle to Cleveland far wing. Now back on top to Porter. Inside it comes to Stewart. Knocked off the leg of Kitts, and Rutherford goes after the basketball. She and Stewart tying it up, and they both hit the deck. That's been a matchup tonight for both those young ladies. And Rutherford getting her money's worth defending on Stewart. So Campbell on the alternate possession has the basketball baseline down to our right. Lester tossing and play to Rutherford. Those two exchange. Oak Ridge with some moderate pressure. The pass comes to front court to Lester. Now to Hutchison. Deep near corner. Kitts unloads the 3. Rattles home. Got it! Kitts with 13 to lead all scorers. Campbell County is pulled to within 6. 30-24 on Campbell's first possession. 6:45 to play. We're in the third quarter at Powell Gym. Campbell's 2-3 zone has been certainly something to its advantage, as Campbell is trapped out of it, double-teamed and triple-teamed in some instances, in particular where Stewart's concerned. The free throw on the pass comes to Boone, and then to Green on the near side through her hands, out of play to the Oak Ridge bench. It's Campbell's ball. 30-24, Campbell to within 6, can draw closer on this trip. Oak Ridge with defenders Cleveland and Porter in backcourt. Defending against Campbell, Hutchison will throw it to front court to Rutherford against the pressure. Rutherford, deep far corner, Kitts. Kitts for Campbell, will dribble, throws it near side on the wing to Lester. You have to score. Nearly carried the ball. Got away with one, I think. And she hands it off to Hutchison. Posting high is Brandenburg, sets the pick for Hutchison, deep near corner. This is Kitts, will work to the lane, drive, shoots, left side, right hand, no good. Goes after a miss. Green comes away with it, but she needs some help, and there's Porter to assist. Porter down the far side to Cleveland. Cleveland back, left side of the key. It's Porter for 3, got it. Porter has 13, and it's Oak Ridge ahead 33-24 over Campbell County. Basket to our left. Campbell will operate all second half. In front of the Cougar bench. Here's Rutherford down the near sideline. Works to the free throw line with the dribble. Porter is there man for man against her. Toss it between the circles to Hutchison. Hutchison, left-hand dribble to Kitts. Kitts works the free throw stripe, hands it off to Lester. Driving, throwing near corner. Rutherford quickly a double-hand pass to Hutch. Loses control, regains it quickly. And now Campbell reset the offense against an Oak Ridge man-to-man. Oak Ridge ran zone late in that second quarter. And here's Lester for Campbell, far side of the key. Will work past the pick to Brandenburg. Loses the ball off her shoe. She saves it, hands it off to Kitts. Kitts for Campbell, drives in the paint. Loose to the basketball. Stewart steals it. Stewart, one-on-one break with Rutherford. Rutherford and Stewart laying it up. Right side, good. Stewart with 14. Oak Ridge builds the lead out to 35-24. Back to a double-digit lead. 4:45 and counting. Front court, Campbell with the basketball. Rutherford trapped on the near side near the midcourt line. Throws it to Brandenburg. Double hand pass low. Tipped out of play at the end line. Trying to get it to Hutch on the far block. And it was Cleveland there to quickly tip it out of play at the end line. And it stays with Campbell. As we face the basket to our left, Lester is on the near side of the glass. Takes the handoff pass from official Jay Davis. Looking. Who's going to help out? She better hurry. And it comes to Brandenburg. Stolen by Boone on the front. And Lester tries to go back and steal. Lester there with a holding foul. Lester saying she pushed me too. And Lester for Campbell picks up her third foul. Comes here in the third quarter. 4:35 to play in this quarter. Change that. They're calling it on Brandenburg. Okay. Now some clarification here as officials Jeff King and Jay Davis confer, and Coach Jason Kitts wanting an explanation here, I think. Not going to get one. Okay, they're saying that it is on Brandenburg and not Lester. So that's 2 fouls on Brandenburg, and Lester's total stays at 2. 35-24, Oak Ridge by 11, 4:29 and counting. Third quarter, basket to our right. Porter bounces it near side. Green on the wing. Green, cross-court pass. Lester back to Green. Campbell 2-3 zone. Now Stewart, skip pass. This is Porter. Will work down the left side of the lane. Hands it off to Boone. Puts up a shot. Spins around. Falls in. Boone with 2 from that left side. 37-24. Oak Ridge with its largest lead now. It was once 12. Now it's 13 over Campbell. 4 minutes and counting. We're in the third quarter. Trap is Rutherford in backcourt. And now Campbell wants a timeout. Rutherford with defenders collapsing around her. And Campbell calls a timeout. 3:58 to play. Quarter number 3, 37-24. As it is Campbell and Oak Ridge playing here tonight. And Matthew Moore, how about you venturing out and seeing how things wound up tonight in District 4 in these games here? Bearden and Maryville, Heritage and Farragut. You can read the wannabe doctor's handwriting there. Campbell huddling down to our left, Oak Ridge down to our right. 37-24. Campbell has scored 3 points in this game. The first 3 of the second half. The first 3 points of the quarter came from Kitts 3, and that's been it. Then Oak Ridge went up 33-24, then 35-24, now 37-24. And we'll see how the matchups will go. Steal by Oak Ridge. Front court, here's Stewart driving, forcing up a shot. It is no good. And Stewart hits the deck. And then Border comes away with the basketball near side, left-hand pass to Green on the near side of the key. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge operating, posting high. Boone takes the pass, struggles to throw it to Cleveland. Cross court after a tip to Green, drives into the lane, ball knocked free, stolen by Lester for Campbell. Lester hooks the pass to Rutherford. Rutherford brings to the front court, down the near side for Campbell. Inside pass, Brandenburg, stolen by Boone, fronting right in front of Brandenburg, and a travel is called on Boone. So Campbell maintains possession. Stanfield for Campbell comes back on, and Rutherford takes a breather as Campbell County has the basketball. Basket to our left on the near side. It's Stanfield to toss it in play. There's Kitts, throws it to her on the near wing, back to Lester. Lester for Campbell. Hands off the pass between the circles to Hutchison. Hutchison for Campbell County, throwing it to Lester. Lester gets bumped up top, will drive, throws it down low. Stanfield lays up a shot, got it. Reagan Stanfield has taken to the bank, hard side bank, big play. 37-26, Cougars first points in 4 minutes. Here's Boone in front court. Throws it on top to Green, stops her dribble, needs help. It comes to Porter, right wing 3, rattles, pops out, rebound taken. Campbell, snag rebound by Bella Lester for the Lady Cougars. 37-26. Campbell will try to draw closer here as we're winding down the final couple of minutes of the third quarter. 2:33 to be exact. Hutchison with the basketball, picked up by Cleveland, the man-to-man, hands it off to Stanfield, far wing, stops her dribble, needs some help. Who's going to assist? As she's all covered up by Cleveland. And now to go to Hutchison and throws it away. Kitts did not come to meet the ball. Short pass. Front court, Oak Ridge. Here's Porter driving, shooting, missing. Kitts with the rebound for Campbell. Oak Ridge with a rare layup miss. Kitts down the far side in front court for Campbell County. Stops her dribble, yearly travel, hands it off to Hutchison. Hutchison for Campbell. Left side of the lane driving through, and she's held. Foul is called on Oak Ridge. Hutch likely was not in the shooting motion when this foul was called. This is on Stewart and a push. So for Stewart, her second. She leads all scorers with 14. 13 from Kitts, tops for Campbell. 37-26, 2:01 to play. Sailor Hutchison for Campbell. Her first trip to the collectibles more free strike. She has 2 tosses. First of 2, rattles away, no good. 5 for Hutchison all in the first half, as Campbell County trails 37-26. Back at the left free throw line, the black stripe. There's Hutchison to toe up to it. Second shot missed the same way. Hit the left side of the iron and falls away. Boone with the rebound for Oak Ridge. So Campbell County, 2 free tosses, can't cash them in. Front court, Stewart. Near wing, throws it to Oak Ridge, to Boone. It's stolen by Stanfield, and for Campbell, has it re-stolen by Boone. Now here comes Stewart in front court, off the dribble pass. Porter pulls up, 12-footer, shot good on the near corner. Porter has 15, tops in the game she is. 39-26 Oak Ridge, 90 seconds to play. Oak Ridge with 2 defenders in the press and backcourt. Hutchison throws it away. Stewart with the interception down the near sideline. Stewart for Oak Ridge working, and a blocking foul is called on Campbell. So Campbell County Sailor Hutchison gets bumped to the floor and is called for the block. This is Campbell County's second foul. I changed that, third foul. Rutherford checks in, Stanfield checks out. So for Campbell County, Hutchison's second foul unofficially. 1:19 to play. Oak Ridge basketball on the near side of the glass. Basket to our right at the end line. It comes to Porter. Porter bounces it low. Boone wide open, lays it up good. Boone has 4. They've come in the second half. 41-26. Oak Ridge by its largest lead now of 15. Hutchison. Rutherford in backcourt. Rutherford will bring it across the stripe down the far side. Lead pass stolen by Green. Lost it out of play on the far sideline. Will stay with Campbell. As Campbell County will toss it and play far side. Bella Lester, the trigger man, along with Hutchison, Rutherford, Brandenburg, and Kitts, the 5 that started this basketball game. Campbell without the services of Lacey Pemberton and Lexi Morris. Front court, deep near corner. This is Kitts. Kitts, basket to our left, works the free throw line. Throws it to Lester. Lester driving, will force up a shot. She's fouled. Lester for Campbell with a couple of opportunities here at the Collectibles More free throw line. This foul is tagged on Cleveland. That's Cleveland's third, coming with 46 seconds to play in the third quarter. The basket to our left. Lester for 2 at the Collectibles More free throw line. First by Bella, no good. Back iron miss. So Lester for Campbell, yet to score tonight, looking for a point here. And Oak Ridge brings on Kaylee Hickman, 5'4" junior. Boone checks out. Oak Ridge's first substitution comes here with 46 seconds to play in the third quarter. Bella Lester, shot, back iron, no good. Rebound, Campbell, after it was Stewart. Now driving is Lester, saved by Brandenburg, back up, left hand, left side, good. Brandenburg with 5. Campbell County's carved it down to 13. 41-28. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge with the basketball. 30 seconds to play, third quarter. Deep far corner, it goes to Porter, off the dribble pass between the circles to Green. Now near wing, Porter. And it comes to Stewart, right side of the lane. Forces up a shot, it's good, she's fouled. Basket will count. The foul against Emma Brandenburg, the third on Brandenburg for Campbell. So only 18 seconds left in this quarter. And the free throw stripe will go Stewart, who has 16, tops in the game. And she is 6 for 6 at the free throw line. A chance at 7 for 7. And a three-point play the old-fashioned way. This shot is no good. Rebound, Bella Lester for Campbell. To Hutchison, 15 seconds. Hutch in front court. To a trailing Lester it comes. Between the circles, 10 seconds. 7 seconds. Lester for Campbell, deep near corner. Kitts unloads the 3. It is good. Rattles home here as we wind down the third quarter. Oak Ridge 43, Campbell 31. We played 3 here at Jeff Hunter Gym. Back in a moment for the fourth quarter on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
BP is back. Rice Oil has brought back BP to Big O's Get and Go and Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving and helps drive the U.S. economy. Amoco is back on the road. That's right, Amoco is back to bring you the quality fuel America has trusted for more than 100 years. Find Amoco right now at West End Amoco. Amoco, backed by the longest standing fuels guarantee in the nation. BP and Amoco from Rice Oil, La Follette.
We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. You select the roof and we'll install it. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
Campbell managed only 10 points in the third quarter, while Oak Ridge posted 13. So Oak Ridge takes a 43-31 lead into the fourth quarter. Oak Ridge had the lead out at 15, its largest of the night, at 41-26. And here it's a 12-point game as Campbell breaks from its huddle in all blue, white numbers, and lettering. Campbell with Rutherford and Kitts wiping the bottoms of their sneakers. They're the two top defenders in the 2-3 zone down to our right. Across the bottom three, Hutchison, Brandenburg, Lester. Oak Ridge with the basketball, posting high is Boone. Green's in the game. Porter has the basketball. Stewart's still in the game as well. She's not going to come out. And then Cleveland. Stewart gets the ball knocked away. Rutherford gets bumped. Here's a jumper, near corner, swish. This is Porter for Oak Ridge. She's tops in the game now with 17. Oak Ridge ahead 45-31. Rutherford in front court. The pass comes to Lester with some moderate full court pressure. 45-31. Driving through is Hutchison. Lost it. Wanted a foul. And now Oak Ridge has the basketball. Hutchison dogging Green to backcourt. Here comes Porter in front court with the basketball. Cross-court pass goes to Stewart. Fakes the pass. Now lays down the dribble. Ranges back between the circles. Those at near side Green. Green for Oak Ridge. Stops her dribble. Hands it off to Porter. Porter with a long, long ponytail. Throws it to Cleveland. Far wing. Basket to our right. Oak Ridge content with a 14-point lead here. Green top of the circle. Throws it far side to Porter. Posting low. Boone takes the pass. Block on the left side. Puts up a shot. Good. Boone has 6. And Oak Ridge has a 47-31 lead. Basket to our left. Campbell operates. Lester throws it front court to Hutchison. Stops, jumps, shoots. Shot partially tipped. Saved by last touch Oak Ridge. It's Campbell's basketball. Nope. Official Jay Davis says it's Oak Ridge basketball. Right down in front of us here is where the call was made. Green tossed it in play to Porter, who will walk it across the stripe. Brandenburg cradles the ball, and she's fouled. This may be on Boone, as those young ladies have been battling up front. They're calling that on Stewart. That's 3 on Stewart. So Campbell County, after a 10-point third quarter, looking for points here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes even to play in the ball game. 47-31, Oak Ridge. Lester, left side of the key, 3. Misses off the back of the iron. Rebound by Boone, dogged by Kitts and Brandenburg. Now a foul is called on Brandenburg. And a technical foul on Brandenburg. Not too happy about that, as official Jeff King is asking Coach Jason Kitts to kind of stay along the sideline here. So a foul on Brandenburg, and now a technical foul on Brandenburg. So that may be her 5th foul, as I had Brandenburg with 3 fouls. Nothing from the official score just yet. At the free throw stripe for the technical foul shot, it is Porter, so she makes the first one. Has 18. It's the most points she scored in the game against Campbell. Second free throw is good. 19 for Porter. She's 2 for 2 at the line. And then it will be, well, that was not a free throw shooting violation on the foul by Brandenburg, but the technical foul wound up with the 2 free throws. I was waiting for 2 more free throws. Oak Ridge possession, 49-31. Oak Ridge by its largest margin now, plus 18. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Here's Porter. Left side of the lane. Left-hand pass goes to a moving Cleveland. Has it stolen away by Lester. Tried to get it to stay with Campbell down to our right. So Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell County, 51-31. Oak Ridge, largest lead here at this stage. Rutherford with the basketball in the backcourt against pressure. Cleveland there to knock down Rutherford. Stays with Campbell. As on the far side of the floor, backcourt down to our right. Hutchison will toss it in play. Hutchison throws it in to Rutherford. And now Rutherford, along with Lester, who has the ball in front court. Hutchison, Kitts, and Stanfield make up the Campbell 5. Turnover, Campbell. Ball goes loose, and now Rutherford goes after it. It's a jump basketball. And this is the possession error, should favor Campbell. And it does. Hutchison on the far side will trigger the play in backcourt. Stewart unofficially with 18 tonight. I may have shorted her 2. Let's go ahead and we'll tally her 2 more. 20 for Stewart. Almost a steal in backcourt. Campbell needs to hurry. Count is on. Here is Lester now in front court with the dribble down the right side of the lane. Driving, forcing up a shot. It's good. She's fouled. Boone guilty of the foul. She's not happy about that. And they count the bucket. The foul on Boone, her 3rd. This for Lester, her 1st points of the night. This will be her 2nd trip to the Collectibles More free throw line. Trying to convert a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Lester spins it up and in. So 3 for Lester, 51-34. Campbell's first points of the 4th quarter. It was once a 20-point game. Here is Porter in front court. Lead pass, Boone down the left side. Shots no good. Had it gimme. Rebounded by Oak Ridge, and the ball goes free, and a push is called on Campbell County. This is a push on Rutherford, her 2nd. And that for Campbell is team foul 6. On the near side of the glass, down to our right, front court inline. Green tossing to play a double hand pass to Stewart. Gets bumped hard by Hutchison. And Hutch with her 3rd foul. And this will send Stewart to the line to shoot 1+1 in a 51-34 game. 4:40 remaining here at Jeff Hunter Gym. At the free stripe is Sienna Stewart. Her mother holds the all-time scoring record here, and Stewart has 2 more years ahead of her. She's also T. Higgins' niece. At the free stripe to our right. Tossed by Stewart, swishing through. Stewart has 21, and she is 7 for 8 at the free throw line. Made her first 6, missed her 7th just a moment ago. Stewart for Oak Ridge with the bonus. Toss, good. 22 for Stewart. She had 27 in game 1 against Campbell, 28 in the meeting on Brown Court, and now here tonight with 21. And Oak Ridge calls a timeout. This is a full timeout and a pause for us. 53-34, Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. 4th quarter on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Checking scores in District 4. Bearden defeated Maryville tonight, 50-43. So Maryville advances to the championship game against either Heritage or Farragut on Monday for the District 4 title. Maryville will play in the consolation game. In this tournament, District 3, okay, what are you telling me now? Okay, you do have a final. Farragut defeated Heritage 63-28. You threw me a curveball. You had me thinking one way and took me the other. Thank you, Matthew Moore. He's spot on here as the defending state champs, the Farragut Animals, win tonight 63-28. Here's a driving shot, no good by Lester. Rebounded by Stewart for Oak Ridge. Breaks straight from a double team to front court down the near side. Stewart works the baseline, throws a pass. Left side of the key to Green. Down the wing to Livingston. Change that to Cleveland. Back to Green from Stewart. Long shot, rims out. Rebound by Porter. Pushes up a running jumper with the left hand, no good. And a shot by Boone is swatted away by Lester. And this foul likely on Bella Lester. Shooting violation for Bella Boone. It is against Bella Lester. That is 3 unofficially on Bella Lester. So Farragut winning 63-28 over Heritage. It will be Farragut and Bearden back in the familiar position, playing for a championship. Free throw by Boone is good. She has 7. All 7 here in the second half. 54-34. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Back at the free stripe on the right side. Free throw is short by Boone. Rebound is taken away by Kitts for Campbell. Score remains 54-34. We approach the 4-minute mark, fourth quarter. Driving through, Hutchison shot too much on it, gets her on wrist, missed, throws at far corner, Rutherford for a three. It is rattling away, and a rebound by Oak Ridge. And then Hutch steps in to tie it up. It's Oak Ridge possession. We're just under 4 minutes to play in this basketball game. The winner here will face Carnes for the District 3 4A Tournament Championship on Monday at 7:30. Powell awaits the team that loses in this one tonight, Monday at 6. The Cougars eliminated from the tournament last night by West, so Campbell's season on the boys' side of the bracket has concluded. Jumper, left wing, Green, basket to our right, rattles, no good, rebound by Cleveland, and it goes out of play, last touched by Oak Ridge. It's Campbell's basketball. 54-34, 3:41 to play. As it is Hutchison down to our right at the end line to throw it in play to Rutherford. Oak Ridge still with some moderate pressure. Oak Ridge has played all 5 of its starters except for just a handful of seconds. Steal Oak Ridge, front court, this is Porter. Driving through, and she's held hard. The foul is called on the floor. Hutchison, the guilty party, and this is a 1+1 for Oak Ridge. And that's Porter going to the stripe. And now 5 fouls on Sailor Hutchison. I had Hutch with 3. So Hutchison finishes on fouls. Reagan Davis checks in for Campbell. Campbell County wanted this game so badly. Very emotional night here for the Lady Cougars as they have battled Oak Ridge for all it's worth. Free throw is good, a bonus. Change that, that's the double bonus. We wound up getting there quickly, didn't we? Porter with the free throw is good. She has 20 for the night. Back at the free stripe, right in, shot's good. Oak Ridge almost just automatic at the free throw line. 56-34. Squeezing every point out of the game that they can get, do the Wildcats, and a foul is called in front court. Campbell with the basketball. This is tagged against Oak Ridge. That's Livingston. Change that, that's Lindsay Cleveland. So 4 officially on Cleveland. Bella Lester tossing to play far side, front court, and it comes to Stanfield on the far wing. Basket to our left, picked up by Boone in the man-to-man. Now to Rutherford, who will drive through, force up a shot, hits the bottom of the glass. Blocking foul is called on Oak Ridge. And a 2-shot violation here for Campbell County. This is on Porter. That's 3 on Porter. As Campbell County sends Destiny Rutherford to the line to shoot 2. The Collectibles more free stripe. This one is a rainbow swishing through. So 4 tonight for Destiny Rutherford. Back at the line for one more. The Collectibles more free throw stripe, 56-35. Campbell County down by 21. Shot, no good. Rebound Lester in traffic. Ball goes free. Body's on the floor. Rutherford has it. And timeout Campbell. So a technical foul is called on Oak Ridge. Rutherford and Cleveland. Let's see how it's sorted out here. As Campbell County has come to play physically tonight. Something it's not done in some time against Oak Ridge. Technical foul. And Cleveland's ejected. Cleveland is getting a technical foul, and she's tossed from the basketball game. Official Chris Wheatley conferring with Coach Paige Taylor down to our right for Oak Ridge. And I'll Coach Wheatley over for some explanation to Jason Kitts, and Coach Kitts calls a timeout. So Campbell County, no quit in the Cougars tonight, 56-35, 3:09 to play. And Rutherford really keeps the Cougars fired up and has kept Campbell County in this basketball game with a lot of active play, as she always has, always making something happen. So we will sort this out as Campbell called a timeout when Rutherford appeared to have possession of the basketball in a scuffle for the ball. And Campbell County will shoot 2 free throws and then have the basketball. Kitts will be the free throw shooter. Lady Cougars send from the huddle Rutherford, Lester, Stanfield, Davis, and Kitts. Kitts is the free throw shooter. 2 tosses at the Collectibles more free throw line. 13 points for Kitts. She scored the first 2 points on free throws. She's 2 for 2 there. Kitts, first of 2, softly through, swishing. 14 for Kitts, who's tops in the game for Campbell. back for a second try at the Collectibles More free throw line. Hits for Campbell. This one softly through as well. Perfect touch. 15 for Kitts, who leads Campbell. 21's tops in the game. That's from Porter. Hickman has come back into the basketball game for Cleveland. She played a handful of seconds. And now I think another timeout has been called here as official Chris Wheatley is emphatic about the ejection of Lindsey Cleveland. And now I think they're going to send Cleveland to the locker room. She is still on the Oak Ridge bench. And still some discussion taking place as Coach Joe Gaddis, the director of athletics at Oak Ridge, Campbell County, calls the timeout. And there are two police officers at the scorer's table as Coach Joe Gaddis heading back to the Oak Ridge sideline. Cleveland is still in the Oak Ridge huddle, so this is full timeout. Still not quite unsure, but official Chris Wheatley very emphatic about the ejection of Cleveland. And I think he was wanting her out of the gym into the locker room. That's not happened. In District 4 tonight, maybe not quite as eventful as this night has been. We had an hour delay because of a possible lightning strike here on campus. At least that's what we were thinking when the gym was evacuated for the better part of an hour. Fire units from Knoxville Fire Department, Knoxville Rural Metro on campus here for the better part of an hour, scouring the campus to see just what set off those fire alarms. And then the lights, the strobe lights in the gym stayed on for a while through the finish of the Carnes Powell game that was won by Carnes. As that game was stopped, everybody left and then came back. And Campbell and Oak Ridge playing here in what's been a very spirited basketball game. So with 3:09 to play, that's when Cleveland was ejected. Campbell's basketball. Kitts in front court, basket to her left. Drives to the lane, forced up a shot, left side, left hand, no good. Rebound, Boone for Oak Ridge. Took it away from Stanfield. Clears up the near side to Porter. Porter, front court for Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge ahead by 19, 56-37. Basket to our right. Oak Ridge operates. Campbell County. Stanfield defending against Boone. Deep near corner three. It's good by Porter. Porter with 24 unofficially. 14 in the second half. 59-37. Oak Ridge 2:37 and counting. We're in the fourth quarter. Bella Lester for Campbell. Drives, shoots, misses. Rebound. Boone in traffic for Oak Ridge. Clears to Porter. Porter's been the show for Oak Ridge tonight. Stewart with 20. That's pretty much near her average. She's been quiet since posting that 20th point. Here's Green, top of the circle, down the left side of the lane. Throws it back to a trailing Stewart. Head fake, drives through. Travel called. Nope, a hold is called on Campbell. This against Campbell County's Destiny Rutherford. 3 on Rutherford, 59-37. Aaliyah Woodson checks in for Campbell. Abby Paul comes on. Kitts coming out, Rutherford coming out. And now Oak Ridge will bring on some of its younger players here as we wind down the final 2 minutes and 13 seconds. As Stewart for Oak Ridge is at the line. Her team ahead 59-37. Stewart toss, in, out, no good. So a rare miss by Stewart. And Oak Ridge brings in a substitution for Porter, who leaves with 24 points. As Campbell County and Oak Ridge playing here at Jeff Hunter Gym. Second free throw is good by Stewart. And now timeouts requested. Well, not a timeout, just a couple of subs coming in. As Stewart comes out for Oak Ridge, Lester comes out for Campbell. Campbell has Aaliyah Woodson, Abby Paul, Reagan Davis, Reagan Stanfield, and then Kitts is in the game, Carly Kitts for Campbell County. Lady Wildcats bring in Sakara Stewart. The travel is called on Campbell. The ball turns back to Oak Ridge. Also for Oak Ridge in the game, Paige Loing to throw it in play down to our left, and it comes to Green. Boone's still in the game. Hickman's in the game. As mentioned, Stewart's in the game for Oak Ridge, along with Loing. Here is Bella Boone with the ball to Green, left side of the free throw lane. Basket to our right. Pass comes near side. Here comes Stewart driving, shooting, shot no good. Rebound at the end line by Boone. In traffic, lost it at the end line. It will stay with Campbell, or go to Campbell. So it's Aaliyah Woodson up front for Campbell along with Stanfield to come away with the basketball. And Campbell has it, 1:40 to play. Oak Ridge 60, Campbell 37. Here's Kitts in front court to Woodson, driving the lane. Putting up a shot at the glass. Good, she's fouled. Woodson gets one to go. And Campbell County draws the foul. Count that basket, says official Jeff King. This is a foul on Boone. That's the fourth on Boone, all elementary here. And now for Oak Ridge, Boone comes out. And coming on for Oak Ridge is Evelyn Eubanks, 6'1" freshman. Boone at the collectibles more free throw line. Toss, good. That's Woodson. Woodson with one. At the free throw stripe and the bucket, she has the three-point play the old-fashioned way at the collectibles more free throw line, 60-40. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell. Basket to our right, Oak Ridge. Whistle sounds. And not sure why official Jeff Davis stopped action. As nonetheless, it will allow Campbell to bring in Bella Lester for Carly Kitts. Lester comes on, joining Stanfield, Davis, Woodson, and Andy Paul. Oak Ridge basket to our right. 1:15 to go. 60-40 Oak Ridge. Jumper near corner. Shot swishing through and good. This is Green. Cannon Green's first points of the second half has 7. 55, change that 65 seconds. Front court. Deep far corner Paul. Basket to our left for Campbell. Stanfield hands it off to Lester. Lester, 55 seconds. Works down the right side of the free throw lane. Lays it up a shot. Short-armed it. Rebound by Oak Ridge. Lester trying to get it back from the rebounder, Eubanks. Oak Ridge in front court. 45 seconds. 62-40. As Oak Ridge and Campbell with lots of second-teamers in the basketball game. A standing Paige Taylor down to our right. A standing Jason Kitts in front of us to the left. Oak Ridge ahead of Campbell, 62-40. Oak Ridge will take on Carnes for the championship of District 3 4A on Monday at 7:30. Campbell will face the Powell Panthers on the Panthers home court here at 6 o'clock on Monday. The coverage here on WLAF. 15 seconds. Oak Ridge will perhaps dribble it on out. 9 seconds. Comes to Hickman. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer barks. Ball game's over. Oak Ridge wins over Campbell 62-40. Back in a moment, we'll visit with head coach Jason Kitts on the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show here on the WLAF Full Tire Shop Sports Network as Oak Ridge wins over Campbell 62-40.
TCAT is a Cat fan. TCAT at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. TCAT makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
Hello Cougar fans, I'm former Cougar Randy Heatherly. Gray Insurance is your local independent insurance agency. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value protected.
For more information, visit grayfoxins.com or call 423-562-3346. Gray Insurance on the big 4-lane highway in La Follette. Same building, same outstanding service for more than 60 years.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This lovely 3-bed, 2-bath home is located at 259 Clover Circle in Jacksboro in the desirable Wheeler Landing subdivision. As you walk in, you'll notice the recent upgrades include beautiful hardwood floors throughout, neutral paint, updated light fixtures, butcher block countertops, stainless steel appliances, a new roof, and more. The primary bedroom has an en-suite bath with a new walk-in shower. The exterior offers a 2-car garage with concrete drive, a covered front porch, and a level lot. This home is priced at $269,900.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Labertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
Inslee's Tire and Service provides road service going to customers stuck on the highway somewhere with tire or engine trouble. Servicing tractor trailer trucks is another service offered along with mechanical work, alignment, and lifts.
Inslee Tire Center now stocks gear oil and hydraulic fluid in 5-gallon buckets, also DEF and bar oil. Inslee Tire Center is on Baker Highway at the Norma Turnoff at Huntsville, 423-663-2142. And see Inslee Tire Center in La Follette. Tonight on Jeff Hunter Gym at Powell, Oak Ridge wins over Campbell 62-40. The second of two semifinal games, as it is Carnes winning the first one, Oak Ridge winning the second one. Coach Jason Kitts of the Lady Cougars of Campbell here with us. Coach, right up top, a very hard-fought game by the Cougars tonight. Congratulations on a great effort.
Yeah, like we talked about all season long about coming out and not being scared of anybody. And when you're playing a team like Oak Ridge, it's a powerhouse. They really are. They win a lot of ball games. State tournament team most of the time. Our girls didn't back down, and that's what you want with a young team like this. They're crazy enough to go out, and you can upset somebody like that. And the way it works out, we get a game. We get, of course, 2 more games. Excited for that, and I'm proud of our girls. No, the fight that was there tonight, like I said, we didn't have but one kid in double digits. I think, is that right?
That's Kitts with 15.
So you have one more kid scoring. Emma didn't get a bucket or two, and like I said, it messes with you a little bit. We was worried about that. They did a good job of collapsing in the post. But like I said, I'm proud of these girls. Like I said, keep your head up and let's go to the next one.
When Brandenburg came out on her 5th foul, Hutchinson came out on her 5th foul, very emotional. I think there was a lot of emotion invested into this basketball game, maybe more than usual.
We're trying to set an example. We're trying to set the tone. We're going to be here for a couple more years. We know that, and everybody knows that. We're still missing a couple pieces. We're still trying to figure out stuff, and our girls are buying in, like 100% buying in. And like I said, that means they're playing for each other. The emotion's there. Great fan support tonight. I love it. Just let everybody know we're around. We're going to be around. We're coming back. Eventually we're going to win these things. And like I said, just proud of our girls, the fight they had tonight.
Gianna Stewart, obviously the leader of this Oak Ridge basketball team, I think got a taste of some of the Oak Ridge medicine tonight. Destiny Rutherford really mixing it up. Stewart hit the deck maybe 3 times in the first half.
And that's one thing about Destiny. She's probably one of the smallest kids on the floor, but she got the biggest heart, the biggest fight in her. And like I said, I think all of our girls fought hard tonight, and we were physical. And most times, like you said earlier, most physical team usually wins if you're that team that's used to it. We're not used to that a whole lot. The foul count was off a little bit, and that, they shot a lot of free throws, which, like I said, other than that, good game for our girls, and I can't wait to play Monday night.
Well, it was an interesting night, very eventful. We had the fire alarm sound here with 2.5 minutes to play in the first game. About an hour later, your team was able to take the floor and finally get the game going. There was some conversation about whether or not the game would be played tonight, and you wanted to play, Oak Ridge wanted to play, and so here we go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of taking a day off or no school, getting out of that routine and trying to play, and they was wanting us to come in either early tomorrow or Saturday, and I wanted to play. I felt like we were ready to play. Our game plan wasn't going to change any. It didn't even during the game. You don't turn the ball over, you got a chance of winning. And we turned the ball over a little bit in that press, and to miss some shots. And like I said, we had to have 2 or 3 kids scoring. We had to have that consistency there, and we didn't have that tonight. But like I said, come back out, you win Thursday or Monday night, you still get another W, and you're still playing in the region. So, trying to maybe even play Bearden. We may even be playing Bearden. So we'll see. Get Powell here Monday night, and they beat us twice, pretty close games both time. I feel like we're playing pretty good ball right now, even though, tonight, that was a hard-fought game, and you can't give up 62 points and win. But, we'll work on that, and hopefully Monday night we'll be ready to roll.
On Monday, Carnes and Oak Ridge will play for the District 3 4A championship. Your team will take on Powell on this Powell's home court here for third place. As you mentioned, 2 more games guaranteed. Earlier tonight, Bearden defeated Maryville 50-43. Farragut over Heritage 63-28, and that's very familiar. Bearden, the defending state champs, and Farragut, of course, lost to Bearden in the state championship last year. So getting back to Murfreesboro is going to go through District 4, obviously.
Yeah, and it will. That's a really heavy district anyways, and honestly, Heritage might be one of the better teams in that side, and they got beat tonight, but Farragut obviously shot the ball well, but Murfreesboro goes through that road right now. We know that, and eventually I think it's going to flip to our side. I think it's going to be us, Carnes, and Oak Ridge in the next couple of years. And I think Central's, they're well coached. He's doing a good job there too. So you're going to have 4 teams up top ready to roll, and hopefully our district will be that same way.
So your team on Monday will take on the Powell Lady Panthers here. This is going to be the 3rd time you played the Panthers. Very familiar with them, very familiar with this floor, obviously, by now.
Yeah, and they shoot pretty well here, and we just got to come out and do what we do. I think they're going to have problems. They do have a big girl. They got a shooter like us. We're big and they got a shooter. It comes down to less turnovers and rebounding. Of course, we may not get a call here Monday night. You know how that goes sometimes. But like I said, I'm just proud of our girls, and we'll be ready to play Monday night.
Coach, we
for sure go out with a W.
You got it. We wish you well. Look forward to seeing you on Monday, and then of course later in the week in the region tournament. But one at a time, Monday at 6 o'clock. See you there.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to thank the fans too for coming out supporting us tonight. Like I said, it was loud in here, and they saw the fight in our girls. They know what's coming. Just proud of our girls. Like I said, I'll see you on Monday.
Sounds good. Coach Jason Kitts, his Lady Cougars lose in a tough one to Oak Ridge, 62-40. Individually and unofficially in this basketball game, Anaya Porter leads the game with a game-high 24 points, 22 from Ziana Stewart. Also for Oak Ridge, 7 points from Cannon Green, 7 from Bella Boone. All those came in the second half. Lindsey Cleveland, who picked up a technical foul and was ejected from the game late with 3:09 to play in the ball game, finished with 3 points for Oak Ridge. Kaylee Hickman also played and did not score for Oak Ridge. Paige Lawing played, did not score. Sakara Stewart saw action, as did Evelyn Eubanks for Oak Ridge. 62 points for the Lady Wildcats, moving to 19-9 on the season, and to the championship game of District 3 4A on Monday, 7:30 here at Jeff Hunter Gym. Campbell led by Carly Kitts with 15 points, 5 in the second half. Also for Campbell, 5 from Emma Brandenburg, who fouled out. 5 from Sailor Hutchinson, who also left via fouls. 3 tonight from Aaliyah Woodson, late for Campbell. Reagan Stanfield with 2. Destiny Rutherford with 4. Reagan Davis and Reagan Stanfield played and did not score, as did Abby Paul. Bella Lester finishes with 3 tonight for the Campbell County Lady Cougars. Our Lady Cougar Collectibles and More player of the game tonight is Destiny Rutherford. Rutherford for Campbell is the Collectibles and More player of the game. She will enjoy delicious ribeye steak dinner from her friends at Legends Hometown Grill. John and Tommy McCullough, they probably were here tonight. We had so many Cougar fans here, couldn't see quite everybody, but they show up at most of the games, and they will treat Destiny to a ribeye steak dinner at Legends Hometown Grill there in the heart of La Follette, the former Walker's Grocery location at the corner of South Cumberland and East Kentucky Avenues. Final score is 62-40. Let's set the stage for you for next week. On Monday at 6 o'clock, Campbell will take on Powell here at Jeff Hunter Gym. The coverage on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network. Carnes and Oak Ridge will play in the nightcap for the district tournament championship on the girls bracket, District 3 4A. For Oak Ridge, that tournament being played at Farragut. Farragut will play Bearden for the district tournament championship on Monday. Maryville and Heritage will play in the consolation game, and Campbell will play one of the teams in the championship game in the regional tournament. That'll be either Bearden or Farragut, and we'll know that, of course, later on Monday night. Our final score from Jeff Hunter Gym at Powell, 62-40. Oak Ridge wins over Campbell. For Matthew Moore, Aaron Hopkins, Jim Freeman saying so long on the WLAF Thorles Tire Shop Sports Network.
T-Cat is a cat fan. T-Cat at Jacksboro loves the Cougars. Your Tennessee College of Applied Technology is the leader in technical education and industry training. T-Cat makes higher education accessible to more Tennesseans. Select from a career in administrative office technology, computer information technology, cosmetology, residential, commercial, industrial electricity, machine tool technology, pharmacy technician, power sports technology, practical nursing, computer information technology, welding technology. Start on your road to success now. Connect to tcatjacksboro.edu.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
This is Jason Kitts, head basketball coach of the Lady Cougars.
Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
This is number 30, former Lady Cougar, Dr. Jill
Browning. Having trouble seeing the scoreboard? Then it's time to see me, Dr. Jill Browning.
Valley Roofing, East Tennessee's leader in roofing and seamless guttering.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Tim Smith at TCAT Jacksboro. Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly.
Rice Oil, your home for BP.
Clarinet, Flag Corps of the Campbell